It's calm down?
A little bit. Just video it. There's no sense of holding me. It doesn't help. As y'all can see, I'm having a pretty difficult morning. It started off in my hands this morning, and now it's pretty much all over my body. Don't know how much longer this is gonna last. I just gotta keep smiling because I just don't know. Excuse how I look this morning, but this is how I woke up this morning. It's pretty much all over my body. I had a really good week, and yesterday afternoon I told my neighbor, I said my head is really beginning to hurt, and I told her I felt like I was shaking internally. I've got my camera actually propped up with my knees, but as you can see, I'm having trouble focusing because my whole entire body is shaking this morning. When I get like this, I have trouble finding words. It's hard for my brain to communicate. I don't know why. And for some odd reason, right here on the back of my neck, right here, hurts so bad. The back of my neck going up into my head, all the way up into here. It just hurts so bad. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go on, but good God, I got to find some help. I've tried everything possible. I document everything. I've reached out to the Mayo Clinic. I've reached out to the National Institution of Health. I just don't know anymore. Doesn't seem to be anybody out there to help any of us. And there's a lot of us out there, trust me. It's way more than you think. It's not just me and Sean and Christy. There's a bunch of us.
Good morning, world. My name is Angela Gibson DESSELLE, and as many of you know, I had a horrible adverse reaction to a vaccine on January the 5th. Since then, it has literally been a nightmare. Ever since all of my videos went viral, not only in the United States, but other countries as well, I have had hundreds of people reach out to me, and I've been praying, and God has led me to start this GoFundMe page strictly for victims of vaccine and to help the families. I've had people reach out to me that have lost their jobs because they can't work. They're just like I am. They're single parents that can't afford to go to the doctor, to pay their co-pays, to get the proper testing that they need, to get the proper treatment that they need. They can't afford their mortgage, their rent. Some of them cannot even afford to put food on the table for their children. And my gosh, I have to help these people. My husband and I have been a part of many nonprofit organizations in our community. We have donated our time. We have donated our money. We have cooked. We have served. We have been there. Whatever they needed, we have done. And I strongly urge everyone to reach into their pockets. If it's not anything but 50 cents or $1, just donate so I can give these people some relief. They need it. We are all in untreaded water. We don't know the outcome. We don't know what our life is going to be like in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, much less 6 months down the road. And these people need our help. I want to thank all of you for the continued support and prayers that you have given to me. The whole entire world has been so supportive of me and my journey, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Now I'm reaching out to you to ask you to please help me help others just like me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your donation. I promise it's going to go to a greater cause than you ever know.
Actually,
We have a
Oh,
medically,
yeah. So who is that?
Let us do that, please.
ANGELIA DESSELLE.
Okay. Ms. DeSalle?
Okay.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I wrote all my stuff down because I get memory loss and brain fog.
Sure. And just state your name.
Sure. I'm ANGELIA DESSELLE. I'm from New Orleans. I'm 45 years old, and I was a healthcare worker. I managed a surgery center. On January the 5th, I took my first COVID injection. 3 days later, I woke up and I was paralyzed from my legs down. I spent 5 days in the hospital with not a lot of medical help out there for me. I started having convulsions and seizures, and it has been a complete nightmare ever since. I carry a bag of seizure medicine with me now everywhere I go. As you can see, I'm pretty shaky because I've passed that point of taking my medicine today. The NIH has actually finally reached out to me, and I'm going to get some help. But this is why I'm sitting here today. My family and friends are not going to take this vaccine. They're scared. My neighbor is sitting right here with me, has been my caretaker. These people are scared as what I have been through. I was a healthy 45-year-old woman with no underlying conditions whatsoever. And here I am today. I've lost my job. I can't drive. I'm a prisoner in my own home because I am afraid to go out in the public. You cannot discriminate. Just like you were saying, Representative Freeman, about going to a Saints game. My family and friends are scared to take this vaccine. If we want to go to a Saints game, why in the world not let us go to a Saints game because we're not vaccinated? It's not fair. It's just not fair. I'm struggling, guys. Y'all just don't know. And it's real. I have a group of over 300 people just like me that has found me, that has reached out to me. This is real, and it's happening every day. And to the lady back here that was the little scientist earlier, Varus, I reported my injuries because Ochsner Hospital would not report them on January the 21st. I reported them. Guess how long it was until I got somebody on the phone, March the 5th. They have a backlog that long. 197,000 injuries from this vaccine. I'm not anti-vax. If I was, I wouldn't have taken the thing. I did it to save my parents. They're elderly. I lost my grandfather to COVID. So, Representative Carter, I understand your fears. I totally understand you. Y'all just got to hear us out, the discrimination.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Estelle.
Thank you.
Okay. Appreciate it. All right. We have Amanda Talley and Connie Sampagna.